our guitar player, Chris Hansen, said he was going to go back to college and he wasn't going to go on the next tour. And so I said, okay. And so I called Flea and I said, dude, you need to give me that kid's phone number. Because he had said he knows all Chili Pepper songs, he knows all Thelonious songs, he knows all Fishbone songs, he knows everybody's songs. He's an amazing savant musician, right? And so I said, give me that kid's phone number. And this is back in the land of the time of landlines, right? There was no cell phones. And he goes, no, I don't want to give you the phone number. And I was like, why? And he goes, because I keep thinking about him. He's like, amazing. And I said, well, just give me the phone number. We're just going to do a tour. We just need somebody for a tour. And so he gave me the phone number and we called John. And by this time, John had turned 17. And he came over to rehearsal. I wasn't there. Me and Anthony were like golfing or something. And I said, oh, that kid that Flea's talking about is auditioning today for Thelonious. And Anthony said, I'll come by. And so we went to our rehearsal space. And they were playing already. And I walked in, Anthony was behind me, and I walked in, I walked up the microphone and started singing. And it was magical. Rob Graves, our bass player, who was in the band Gun Club when they made that great record, Fire of Love, was looking at me when I walked in the door like, this kid is amazing. This kid is amazing. And they had been jamming with him for like an hour. So then that's the first time I met John. I said, so what songs do you know? Let's do a song. And he goes, I know all of them. And I was like, okay. And he goes, I go, well, what song do you feel most, what song you want to play with me singing, like being the big singer guy? What song do you feel best you could do best? And he goes, all of them. And He goes, you pick one. And so our hardest song to play is a song called Positive Train. That's on the first record. Even Chris Hansen, who wrote it and wrote the riff, can't play it. It's a really hard riff to play. And so then Pete counts off the song, the drummer counts off the song, and John goes, stop, wait 1 second. And he goes, what part do you want me to play? And I was like, because there's 3 guitar parts. And I said, well, you're going to be replacing Chris, play Chris's part. And he goes, okay. He knew which guitar part.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And so then counted off the song. He played the riff perfectly. He played the song perfectly. He added to it. It sounded like it does on the record the first time he played it with us. And I just went, oh my God. And after the song was over, I was like, well, if you want, I guess you're in the band if you want to be in the band. And he got so excited, and his girlfriend was outside, and he ran outside. And by this time, Anthony had left and gone over to Flea's house and said, why didn't you tell me about that kid? We got to get that kid. So, you know, but we're all friends. And Anthony said, so he'll do the tour with you guys. And so John was in both Thelonious Monster and the Chili Peppers for about 3 months.
All right.
And then it became apparent, like, you know, I don't know if it became apparent. I just knew that they would win because he honestly just liked them and loved them more than us. So, you know, I just said, well, I mean, it's pretty obvious he should be in the Chili Peppers. Ironically, somehow, but that was over a period of months. Like, it was hard to give away John Frusciante.
Right.
Not that he's
I can imagine, yeah.
But to say, no, yeah, he's probably better in the Chili Peppers. I did say that, but I didn't really mean it.
That's a brilliant story.
Yeah.
And
it worked out for them.
It did. Are you actually surprised that he's come back to the group?
No, I've been saying it for a year. You know, I just knew that, you know, bands are like a marriage you can never divorce, right? So you know what I mean? You can quit it, but you're still associated with that band. I've watched so many band members try to move on from bands. It's just almost impossible. I mean, still to this day, Foo Fighters have been around for how long? 25 years?
Something
still
like that,
to
yeah.
this day, it's the Nirvana drummer.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
True.
So bands are these marriages that are even more of a marriage than, you know, it's like family. So I I recognized that Josh had been in the band for 10 years. They made 2 records. They'd had some fun and whatever. And it was kind of at that point where John should come back. So I said to Anthony, John's going to come back. This is about a year and a half ago. And he said, never, he won't do it. And I was like, no, he's going to come back. I can just tell. And I said, but there's going to be a problem with Klinghoffer and Frusciante because they were best friends, and you know, you got to work that out, and just say, you know, Josh moved to keyboards and second guitar, and then John come back, or John write the songs and then you guys make the record together, and then John doesn't go on tour. But you got to figure that out. And Anthony was like, it's never gonna happen, dude. Why are you talking about this? And I said, it's gonna happen. We're family. He's like a little brother to us. There's no way. He's been gone for too long, right? And so, and then it happened, and it happened however it happened. And I think everybody feels good about it. You know, at first it was shocking. I was angry. I thought they shouldn't do it at Christmas time. I don't know. And then Flea was like, what are you talking about? Just wait until when? And I was like, I don't know. You're doing this at Christmas. This is fucked up. But I'm excited. And then I just want everyone at home to know John Frusciante performed live in Thelonious Monster first, before he played in the Chili Peppers, because they've only played one time. That was at a friend of ours' son passed away, and we did a memorial afternoon for this kid who loved music. And so it was Jane's Addiction, Chili Peppers, and Thelonious Monster, right?
Right, yeah.
And John played in Thelonious Monster. I remember it was pretty great.
Wow,
and
amazing.
You can see it on YouTube. If you can find it on YouTube, get it up there. And it was just like it was in the 80s. It was Fishbone, Chili Peppers, Thelonious Monster, Jane's Addiction. It was just a really nice afternoon, and it was a perfect way for John to rejoin, really.
Right.